Hey y'all. Let me let me open. Hold on, girls. There we go. So let me do this. Y'all know I'm not ever ready for these lives, but just a second here. Let me set one more thing up and we will be ready to go. All right, guys. So, in typical Rochelle fashion, I will be reading everything from the infamous iPad. So, let's get that set up. And hopefully, my lashes are not looking wonky, guys. This was kind of like an impromptu live. Let me bring this a little bit closer. And then let me get in this chat. Hey, y'all. I normally start the chat off with my glasses on, girl. All right. Hey, girl. So Kay is here. Evelyn is here. Stephanie, lovely Q, Danielle, Laya, Latoya, Whitney, Miss B Glam Decor. Hey, girl. Erica, Nikki, Brittany. All right. Oh my gosh. Sheridan. Hey girl, life with Andrea D. Hey girl, Brandy. Hey girl from Alabama. All right, y'all. So, y'all, I just be feeling more. Let me put on my glasses, girl. Ooh, y'all. Let me cover up for YouTube. Be saying I was naked, girl. Let me go put a turtleneck on, girl, because you know YouTube loves to be saying I was naked. All right, guys. So, Sharon. Hey, girl. All right, Brandy. Oh my gosh, I didn't expect for all of you girls to show up. Jeanette, Jacqueline, Brittany. You know what, guys? Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but yet y'all chose to be here with me. So I appreciate it. You guys know how these things go. I like to get straight into my lives. And so, guys, this live, hey, uh, Lanice. All right, so guys, we're gonna be talking about I don't know why I'm not feeling them glasses tonight, but we're gonna be taking them on and off or whatever. But for right now, we're just gonna freestyle. So, guys, tonight we're gonna be talking about starting your YouTube journey. I know a lot of you girls are constantly like, I want to start, but I'm scared. I don't know what to do and that type of thing. So we'll be mainly focusing on this. Sometimes these lives go left and right. And so I'm gonna try to stay on course or whatever. So the first thing I want to say is thank you guys so much for being here. And then the second thing I want to say is number one, guys, if you are approaching 30, you're not getting old. And if you are over 30, in your 40s, 50s, and beyond, you're not too old. Guys, it's never too late to start your YouTube journey. So I did pull up some statistics a couple of days ago, and the statistics show that the most up and coming creators, influencers, that is where everyone is seeing the most growth is with women 40 plus. So that's the fastest growing community of online influencers and creators. So, guys, please I want you guys to dispel the myth that you're too old to start your content creating or influencing influencer journey. So that's number one. All right, number two, you just got to press record and get started. It's really not a right time. In fact, if you're scared, that's probably the best time to get started. So I just wanted to say that. Let me get down in this chat real quick. Okay, it says, "Oh yes, Rock, thank you. I've been wait a okay, hold on." Guys, I don't know why, but sometimes YouTube will delete comments. I don't know what type of trigger words. So if I don't read your comment, it's because for whatever reason, YouTube deletes it. But they are very strict with my channel, and I don't know why, but that's nor here or there. We're not gonna be the dead horse. All right. So yes, I'm in the 40 club, I'm in the 30 club. That's me. We are all still young. That's right. But throw a little some juicy in for the gruz. Marcy. Marcy trying to get juicy already, girl. I'm gonna throw some juicy stuff in there for y'all, girl. I guess the listen. Let me take my glasses off because I need to say this to all of my girls that's from the South who have best friends and close friends from the East Coast. Y'all do not listen to nobody from the East Coast that tell you it's getting warm outside. And you from the South. My best friend called me today and she was like, "What's up, bro? Y'all, she from New York, so I'm trying to copy off of her." She was like, "Yeah, it's getting warm outside or whatever." However they talk, I can't get the accent. So I was like, "Okay, cool, cool, girl, y'all." I put on like a little two-piece pants with the matching top and my goose jacket. Y'all, was so cold. Y'all, it was cold, girls. We're the Texas girls, 63 degrees or 58 degrees, guys. That's really, really cold to us. Like, that's very cold. In fact, it be cold. So don't be, if y'all from the East Coast, don't be calling nobody that's from the South telling them it's getting warm outside because 63 degrees is warm to you. That is not warm to us, okay? 63 degrees is, you need to pull out your chinchilla, you need to pull out your Uggs, your sweats. It be too, I can't take it, girl. Y'all, my little bones and stuff, it was hurting me. I was hurting so bad. Yeah, I was hurting so bad. I just got home, so that's why it took me so long to get the live started. Cause I was hurting my bones and stuff. It was hurting me, and girl, it would just start feeling like them ants was eating on me and stuff. Y'all, I cannot take cold weather. I be hurting so bad. But anyway, I just thought that I would throw that in there. Okay. Um. Wait a minute. Now somebody saying they from Chicago. Oh my gosh, DFW? Dallas Fort Worth, guys, it's 43 degrees. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, that's really cold. Oh my goodness. Oh no, someone said the worst is yet to come, Lord. Please don't say that. All right, okay, I'm getting off track. I'm getting off track. All right, so girls, and this is to all of my girls who might already have a YouTube channel. You might be going through a transition at work, meaning that you are in between jobs or you're just trying to figure out your next move, girl. Just I'm not implying that you shouldn't look for a job because you should. How and ever, the times where you're not looking for a job, you can be documenting your journey, guys. You can even record yourself while looking for a job, prop your phone up, prop your camera up or whatever, and that can be content. You know what I'm saying? And you can just post mini blogs. When I first started my YouTube journey, for you girls that don't know, guys, I didn't start YouTube like I'm about to be a big YouTuber. That's not how it started. I started YouTube in betwixt me looking for a job. So I was never just trying to do YouTube full time. It just happened to end up being my full-time gig because I was not able, despite how well I interview and my credentials as well as my skills, I just was not able to find a job during the pandemic. And so I kept looking and I kept looking, and then I was like, well, I'm going to keep looking for a job. Not only am I going to keep looking for a job, I'm also going to still do YouTube. And, when I land a job, I'll just have a job. But that just never happened. And this is what happened. So if you again are in between jobs, don't be afraid to go all in on your YouTube channel because you just never know what could possibly happen. Let me see what's going on in the comment section. Hold on. Maybe I need to put the iPad right here. Hold on. Already says, Marcy, you definitely won there in Dallas, 40, 60. 46 degrees in New York. I'm in Chicago. It's in the 30s. Hey, Rochelle, y'all. I'm in Minnesota. Um, I just lost my 9 to 5. It's a blessing for me to get my content. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Many say the best time to look for a new job is when you have one. That's absolutely true. But unfortunately, Brittany, sometimes you don't know when these companies are going to lay you off. And if you're not a seasoned get laid offer like me, I am a seasoned get laid offer, meaning like I've been through many layoffs with oil and gas. And so I got to the point where I kind of knew. I knew like, okay, we're about to have a layoff because it's just certain things that would happen, guys. Anytime you see executives coming up to your office or to your office area or your department after 4:45 or at 5 o'clock, just know that something is happening. When you start seeing work, when your workload starts to dissipate and they start delegating a lot of your workload to different departments, there's just certain telltale signs that you can tell as a seasoned professional like myself when you've been through a lot of layoffs. And so, it would be awesome for everyone to start looking for a job when they have a job, but sometimes you just don't see it coming. And it is unfortunate, but it is a reality of working of the working world. Um Somebody's talking about, hey, I caught a live. Oh, not it's 90 amazing, fabulous bombshells in the chat, guys. If we can get them thumbs up to match them likes, I would appreciate it. Let's see. How do you deal with people approaching you? I have social anxiety. Well, honestly, like support is approaching you. I don't get approached as much because I don't be outside, girl. Yeah, I be in my house and stuff. I be at home, but I mean, I'm a very friendly girl. I deal with social anxiety as well, but it's not so much like if a person just walks up to me and they be like, "Oh my God, I watch you on YouTube." Because normally when does happen, it's warm and inviting. But what I get more of, because y'all, I be walking around, where my camera at, girl? I wanted to show y'all my little setup. Girl, what I do with the camera? I'm gonna go get my camera in a minute. But yeah, I have my whole setup, and so I get more people walking up to me asking me what my YouTube channel is. Because I ain't one thing about me, I might deal with social anxiety, but what I'm not afraid of is to vlog in public. I don't care. Hold on, guys. Let me go get my camera so I can show you guys my setup. So this is my setup. And so when I'm in public, this is what's going down. And this is what I'm getting my B-roll, guys. This little contraption right here, it is simply my microphone. And so, yeah, so I'll probably get, and then guys, this extends all the way out like this. So just imagine you see somebody in public and they got the whole thing set up getting B-roll. That's me. So again, I get more people probably approaching me, asking me for my YouTube channel, and I'll give it to them. Um, you know, but when I see people who know me, I'll be like, "Hey, girl," I act the same way in person as I do on YouTube. So and it won't be like weird. You don't really get a lot of weird people approaching you that that watch your YouTube channel. Oh, girl, y'all, I'm trying to stay covered up. Hold on, girl, I'm trying to cover myself up. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me see. Um, how do you do? Okay, yeah, that's true. Nisha, hey girl. Thanks for any tips. I'm an introvert, but I do get outside when I feel like it. Yeah, Miss B Glam, I'm an introvert as well. And I'm gonna tell you, girlies, you long-winded girlies, and you introverted girlies, how to keep engagement on your channel. I found a little trick, girl. Hey, Muncher, hey, Miss Lily. Just tell people that you are with RNN Rochelle News Network. Amen. Hey, do y'all want to see an exclusive it with me doing an exclusive interview with Diddy? Cause I was, I'm setting something up. Do y'all want to see that or not? Cause I was thinking about posting it in the next vlog, but I'm still working on it. But anyway, so y'all know I be funny. Y'all know my stuff be funny. So I'm probably gonna post that interview, but we'll see. So guys, another thing that I've done where I've noticed a huge increase in my engagement. So initially, guys, I used to get maybe like 36% of my blog. People will watch 36% of my blog. And recently that has increased tremendously. That's gone to like maybe 44%. So that's almost like a 10% increase. So almost y'all are watching almost 50% of the blog, which is pretty good. 30% is good, but 50% is great. But anyway, so what I've started doing is layering my content. I've started doing like a lot of overlays. So for example, when I'm telling you guys about something, like if I'm telling you guys maybe like about a townhome, what I try to do, guys, is find like footage of that townhome and insert those clips while I'm talking. And so that has increased my watch time tremendously. And guys, you know that's how YouTube pays you. They pay you based off of your views as well as your watch time. And so that is how you get paid. And it's called when you're a YouTube partner, that is, and that's ad revenue. There are also other ways where you can get paid on YouTube, like selling merchandise. Hey, Pamela, selling merchandise and excuse me, guys, selling merchandise and then also maybe having private memberships and and stuff like that. So there are a lot of different ways to get paid, but the first step is starting. You got to start. So right now, I think I've given you guys enough information. If you guys would, the girls who want to start YouTube, if you guys may maybe put some things in the chat that you feel is hindering you or you feel is stagnating your content, maybe I can speak to some of those things and help you guys out a little bit more. Because it says watching you while on a treadmill. Okay, now, girl, she getting fine, girl. It's a bit dangerous, though. Talking about the laughter can make you miss the stuff. Now, don't fall off, girl, because I can't give you no workman's comp now. It says, I try to watch all of your videos. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. It says, sing the theme song from yesterday video. I know you teaching right now, but I can't stop laughing. Okay, I'll sing it. I got beans and bologna. Please come home. Yeah, that's my jam. I got beans and bologna. Please come home. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Oh my God, y'all! Don't make me, y'all. I'm supposed to be acting pretty and sophisticated, y'all. We supposed to be acting pretty and sophisticated tonight. Girl, I do. I love that video, girl. I do. Okay, I'm a play it real quick because I love that man. Y'all, that video really helped me. It really helped me get out of a slump. It really did. Let me see if I can find it. And then we gonna get back to work. See, I don't be liking this. See, y'all be making me do all of these shenanigans and stuff. See, that's why I can't find it because y'all already know. Let me see. I'm looking for it on my phone. See if I oh oh I found it. Oh, y'all got to sing with me. I got beans and bologna. I don't like that version of it. Okay, here it is. This is my favorite. I'm sorry, I made you cry. Y'all, stop doing it. Y'all, okay, I'm gonna be acting professional after this. Hey, 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 Maloney. Hey, hey. Okay, we gonna be okay, y'all. For real, y'all. We gonna be acting professional and stuff. All right, we finna be acting professional for real. We gonna be okay. Let me get my makeup and stuff. All right, y'all, for real, y'all. We can't, y'all. I'm trying to, y'all, we gotta be acting professional. Y'all, we gotta act professional. Cause I want the y'all see y'all messed it up. I was trying to act professional. So if this live go, cause I'm gonna keep this live up. Now YouTube gonna be like, now, baby. YouTube gonna be like, sis, you not ready for prime time, sis. You get distracted too easily. Too easily. Okay. We finna be acting pretty and stuff, y'all. For real. I'm for real. All right, girls. So let's see here. Someone said, I have over 700 subscribers. How can I get my channel to grow? I just started blogging. All right. So, any advice? So, Nisha, what did you do prior to blogging? If you don't mind putting that in the chat. Because if you had a niche prior to that, that's awesome. So, what I would recommend, I'm gonna just recommend this until until you update your answer. Girl, you just gotta keep going. I heard shorts will make your channel grow, but guys, I also just received a very informative. I reviewed not an email, guys. I reviewed a what's the name of that? It was like Think Media, guys. Y'all, YouTube trying to get away from shorts. It's not that they're going to stop shorts, but they're trying to get away from shorts. And so I would recommend that you try that tactic. And I'm not implying that that doesn't work, but some people, they're growing really fast because of their shorts. But then because of that, no one will watch their long form content. So I'm assuming that you have to create a balance. One thing that I would encourage that you do is start posting and linking certain little clips and stuff on TikTok. And from TikTok, you'll be able to bring some of your viewers over from TikTok onto YouTube. So that may be a way for you to grow as well. Cause it's about to be stuck in my head, girl. Y'all, girl, somebody, Brittany, girl, y'all, I live on TikTok. So, guys, now I am mostly, excuse me, guys, on TikTok and YouTube, and that's it. Those are the only social media platforms that I have. I am not on Instagram. Instagram was just way too distracting for me. I loved it so much, and I had to give it up because I was not producing. Babe, I used to be laid up in a bed. I get up at 6 on and be on Instagram until 10 o'clock in the morning. And I had to get rid of it because it was just way too, it just get addicted and you find yourself going down a rabbit hole. If somebody tell me you crack me up making the sushi, I'm dead. Yeah, we're gonna be cooking more over here. Watching you. Okay, it says sing the theme song for me. See who started this? Tamara Butler. I'm gonna need you to come to the front of the congregation, y'all. That's who started this. That's who started the shenanigans. Okay, so all right, hold on, guys. I'm trying to get caught up. Somebody tell me you don't have to act pretty, you beautiful. Well, thank you very much. Let's see here, 700 subscribers. Done broke a sweat. I sure did break a sweat already. I been eating monkey meat, girl. Monkey meat do be making you sweat real easy, cause not me singing. Somebody tell me, do you know that you are a comedian? I've heard that a lot, but guys, it's not. I could never do stand up because I can't just like I'm not like a puppet. You know what I'm saying? Like act funny. It's just my quirky, funny, bubbly personality. So I would never be able to do stand up because it just wouldn't come out natural. Um, I'm so pretty. I do be feeling y'all. When I be in the blogs, I be y'all, look at me, look at me. I feel so pretty. Talking about you can read my comment, look up. You can I okay, it says, hey y'all. With Nicole, Miss B Glam. She will soon find out in 2024. I believe that for her. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much for a much needed advice. I got a Sony vlogging camera for Christmas. Can you show me the settings that you use? Yes. What I'm going to encourage that you do is go to Alliance Film. That's who I follow in terms of his settings right now. It would be a little bit, hard, excuse me, for me to go through it because I literally watched his video and paused it and set it up exactly. And it's called, oh no, his channel is called Film Alliance. That's the name of his channel. And that's who I use to create or to set up my settings in my camera. And then also, guys, y'all, I use CapCut. So CapCut is becoming a heavy hitter. Y'all, CapCut is constantly updating their software. So they are slowly trying to creep up to what's the name of that really Final Cut Pro. And so because I use I use that, I also have access to a lot of different things that really clean up the sound in my videos and really clean up the images as well. So keep in mind that between that software and the camera is what gives me the quality that I have. All right, it says, you look beautiful, Rochelle. Thank you, Veronica. Such a genuine person, funny and also professional. Thank you. It says, hey, Rochelle, thank you so much for this much needed advice. Okay, I read that already. How do you stay motivated to keep posting? We're gonna talk about that in a minute, girl. It says, I finally hit 1,000K and now I'm working on hitting my watch hours goal, but it seems so far away. Love you, Rock. You are welcome. Now, guys, this is for Lori A. So it is extremely difficult to stay encouraged sometimes, guys. I don't know if you watched my last video, but y'all, I was tired. But what helps me go, it's like sometimes you have to have a team of people around you who believe in you more than you believe in you. And so my family watched that video, and the day that it went out and it says fighting seasonal depression or battling or overcoming seasonal depression. Well, guys, when I woke up the next day, literally almost everyone from my family, they were sending me things like inspirational things or YouTube clips or TikTok clips or things that just said, keep going. My two best friends from college called me today, like, keep going. And so sometimes the people around you believe in you more than you do. And that in itself is enough to keep going. And then, too, guys, I have a community here. And then, too, a lot of the ladies that I watched to get started on YouTube, they didn't quit. They went through hell and back and all types of shit, and they kept going. And so when I see that they've posted blogs and I watch them, I'm like, well, shit, I can't stop, because it's this very person that helped me get started. And now that's keeping, watching her is keeping me going. And so that's has a lot. And then I can't let you guys down, because if I stop, then I have a whole community of over 15,000 subscribers that I'm going to end up letting down. So I think at the end of the day, that's what keeps me going. Now, sometimes I'm gonna be honest with you, and I had to learn this within the last 24 hours. Sometimes when you feel like stopping, literally the only thing you need is a nap, girl. Y'all, I literally just vegged out for 2 days and I came back refreshed. And so sometimes you just have to put the camera up for a couple of days or a day, take the day off. Don't think about YouTube. Don't think, y'all, I didn't watch YouTube for like 2 days. I just vegged out on yummy, delicious food and documentaries. And then when I picked the camera up today, I was TTG, baby. I was TTG, baby. I was trying to go, y'all see why I can't be serious. Okay, let me stop acting like a thug. No, but seriously, when I picked the camera back up today, I was ready. I was trained to go. I was ready to go. All right, okay. So let's see here. Let me see what you guys are saying. It says, how to stay motivated to keep posting. I finally, okay, yeah, we read that. Yes, she's a natural. I've been doing YouTube for 8 months and I'm just now getting to 203 subscribers. And that came from me doing shorts because my videos didn't get attention. What should I do better? Well, one thing I'm going to tell you girlies that also worked for me is you know how some girls have the intro. Like my intro is 11 seconds, but going into YouTube, I'm probably going to shorten that intro probably down to 7 seconds. And so I may have a hook that like hooks you, like at the beginning of the last video. We had, I got beans and bologna, and then I just drug the song out until we went into the video. And so you can start by maybe shortening your intro and just try to get straight into it, like straight into the video. Like when you go into your videos, hey guys, this is Renee. If you've not had an opportunity to subscribe to my channel, make sure you do so now. So guys, I create content, cooking. Don't do none of that. Don't do any of that until you've created value. Meaning you're going to do that more or less towards the end of your channel once you've created value. And then you want to ask people to subscribe, but you don't want to be jumping in that thing and the video ain't even started yet and you're already asking people for something. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't providing nothing. And then too, just depending on my video, like I knew my last video was going to be, kind of not so upbeat. It wasn't going to be a really super funny, fun video. It was going to be more on the serious side, which is why I used that hook in the beginning, the hook of the beans and bologna, because I knew that that was one of the very few funny moments in that particular video. So think about the tone that you want to set when people are coming into your video. This video is going to be a lot different. It's going to be funny. It's going to be me talking my shit. And so I know that. And so the tone is going to be different. So just think about the tone in which you want to set for each video. Um, I do get discouraged at times, but I've learned that I have to start being consistent to put out more content. Yeah, Siobhan, I get discouraged as well. And that's normal. I mean, that's just a part of the journey, guys. Success doesn't look like this. Success looks like this. You know what I'm saying? It's like this. And then a lot of times you have to learn from mistakes. You'll make mistakes, but those mistakes will help you grow. Hey, Rock in the chat. Hey, softer side of CC. It says, I apologize for the laughing. I need, I needed that. Got laid off. What? Earlier this year, after 22 years in corporate America. Oh, I know it was a blessing. Yeah, it was a blessing in disguise, Tamara, but I get it. It definitely was a blessing in disguise. It says, try not to get stuck on how or why we fail, but how we choose to get back up. Yep, that's what it's about, experiences and tribulations without going through some trials. That is so true. Great advice. Thank you. It says, yes, me too, but I started focusing on enjoying and letting. Yeah, because I know back in the day, y'all, when I got laid off, I stopped looking at it as unemployment and I started looking at it as fun employment. I'm like, shit, it's time for me to have fun. It's time for me to just decompress and enjoy myself. And that's what I did. Um, Bombshell, it's over 100 people in the chat. Let's give a head bombshell a thumbs up. Yes, guys, please give me a thumbs up. Guys, we have approximately 134 fabulous bombshells in the chat, and we have 83 thumbs up. We're trying to get those thumbs up to match the chat. Okay, to match the subscriber count. Absolutely stunning. Thank you, Nisha. So true about success. Yeah, it is. Better things are coming. Yeah, better things are coming. It says, yeah, free time. You do. So we're caught up with that. So yeah, you do have more time on your hands. And so this is a time for you to decide like what you want to do, and where you want to go, even if it's not the content creator journey. You know what I'm saying? That's probably not what you want to do. But whatever you did for 22 years, Tamira, keep in mind that you could potentially become a consultant. You know what I'm saying? Like you might not necessarily need to go back into your industry. You can come in as a SNEED or a subject matter expert. You know what I'm saying? You can always do that. And then that way you make your own hours and you call your own shots. And that's if you're well connected within the industry. That's one thing that I'm trying to break into. I want to be able to go in and out and navigate in and out of companies and give career coaching. But how many companies are really setting their employees up for career coaching that are actively employed? They're typically not providing those services until you get laid off. And so I would just have to figure out where to go to provide services, as well as try to provide services to help you guys out as well. Y'all know that I've been struggling getting all of that stuff sorted out. And the IT guy, we haven't heard from him. So he's probably busy, and I'll reach out to him again and see where we are with that. Because this is another thing, girls. YouTube has been such a blessing to me in terms of, the revenue, the financial part, and then, of course, you guys. But you do not want YouTube to be your only source of income. You want to have more than one source of income. And I say that because sometimes when YouTube is your only source of income, you have months where you just not feeling it. You don't want to post, you don't want to vlog, and then you have to, because if you don't, you're not going to have that reserve of money that you would become dependent on. So try to always have more than one source of income, and that could be a combination of offering some type of course. You're doing sponsorships, you're doing YouTube, and then maybe if you're wanting to sell things on the side, like I'm going to be doing a wig sale pretty soon. So I'm just trying to diversify my financial portfolio so we can have multiple streams of revenue. And guys, another thing I want to tell y'all, and this is probably the most important thing, guys, do not come on down to the YouTube playing small. You need to play big. You need to see yourself as one of the big girls down to the YouTube. Don't come on here playing small. You're not gonna have the best editing. No, you're not gonna have the perfect thumbnails every time. It's a lot of stuff, but that doesn't mean you gotta play small. You know what I'm saying? If you see yourself big, big things will happen. It says, "Ooh, snap. We go, yes, girl. I'm definitely doing a wig sale, baby, because we got way too many wigs. I can't take it. We got a lot of wigs. And so I want to wash the wigs and then I'm gonna be selling them on Poshmark. It's me, Bianca C. Hey girl. Wait a minute, girl. Somebody talking about Austin. Where you from? If you don't mind me asking, baby. Austin. Well, you need to be. If you want to know where I'm from, if you want to know where I'm from, you need to be down to the chat. If you want to know where I'm from, it says I struggle with posting, wanting to make my content perfect. Well, Kay, you're gonna have to get away from that, sis, guys. And this is coming from a chatty patty. Sometimes I get chatty and a lot of times I'm not. You guys see me on a lot of days, but guys, you cannot be scared to post what I deem as quiet content. Guys, I posted some quiet content in my last vlog, and when I say quiet content, that just means like I don't feel like talking right now. I'm just going to cut the camera on and show them what I'm doing. I'm then going to condense this all the way down to a minute or 2 minutes, and then I'm going to edit it and throw some music on top of it. Guys, I literally did not feel like talking. So y'all see me folding towels, putting towels up, then down to the grocery store and then in the car, and after that, I was all ready to start talking. And so you cannot be afraid to post quiet content. Just film whatever you are doing, even if it's not you talking. And no, it doesn't have to be perfect. The content does not have to be perfect. It's funny how blessed it says it's funny how blessed I am with no job. And then I was working, go figure. I have more money and possessions not working in corporate settings. Yeah, I've struggled working and could barely pay my bills. Yeah, I think sometimes that is a true definition of letting go and letting God. Finally caught alive. Yes, girl. I want a straight wig. Well, we're gonna see what we can do, girl. I was invited to YouTube Career Collective, and I was the newest creator in that room. Felt out of place, and then started thinking about how this would help me move forward. Yeah, you can't, if you were invited there, it is because someone saw something in your content and wanted you to be in that room, and you deserve to be in that room. You know what I'm saying? If you were invited there. And so I would keep going. It's something to be said about content creators who have been on the platform, I'm going to say less than 5 years, who have under 100,000 subscribers, who are occupying these amazing spaces, even if you are being invited to YouTube spaces or creative spaces that get a lot of exposure and recognition. It's something to be said, guys. I'm trying to align myself and put myself in a position where, I'm one of the first influencers with less than 100,000 subscribers, and I'm being invited to big events and big things and speaking engagements and stuff like that. That's the direction that I want to go in. Let's see what else. It says I'm out here in these YouTube streets posting, and I'm getting there. Yeah, you got to keep going, letting God, amen, be encouraged. Go to those events. Don't let the enemy steal your joy. Yeah. I mean, maybe I just don't keep up with those things in Houston. But I haven't really when I've looked, I haven't really seen anything. So yeah, but you gotta, like, YouTube is one of those things when you start feeling like I'm not getting enough. You start feeling like I'm tired or this isn't enough. YouTube is the only job you're gonna have where feeling like you're not doing enough is an indicator that you need to do more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like I'm not getting enough views. Well, anytime I start feeling like I'm not getting enough views, guys, that's a key indicator to post more content. Period. It says, yeah, it's just a key indicator that you need to post more content, even if it's a 30-minute vlog, even if it's a 1-hour vlog. Also, guys, I noticed that my hour vlogs do significantly better than my 30-minute vlogs. But sometimes that's all I have in me for that particular vlog is 30 minutes. And so I post, done is better than perfect. It says, Ro, I'm struggling in these YouTube streets. It seems like the last 2 months, my views and videos and shorts have been extremely low. Is that the norm? Yes, it is, girl. I'm gonna share a story with you guys. Guys, my views had dropped significantly in August. And I was so embarrassed. And I was like, gosh, like it was embarrassing. And I don't know why I was embarrassed. I was just embarrassed. And then I was like, you know what? This is not the time for me to be embarrassed. This is just the time for me to go harder. Unfortunately, I got sick in September, so I didn't post as much, but then I made a comeback in October. And so unfortunately, you just gotta keep posting, guys. YouTube is an uncapped opportunity. YouTube is never gonna email you and be like, sis, you posted too many videos this week. You can't you hit your overtime hours. That's never gonna YouTube is never gonna say that. And then, guys, I'm gonna be very honest with you. There are some times when I feel that YouTube is playing little games with us. Like every time, why is it every time you post a video, you lose 5 subscribers? Every time you post a video. And so sometimes I think that that happens because they do that to maybe encourage you to post more content, you know. Um Yeah, struggling. It says, are the 100K YouTubers supportive and absolutely, absolutely. They are. Absolutely, but you have to, you have to have that same encouragement within yourself. And guys, if you're looking for like a channel that I watch, especially when I just be like, man, I'm over this. Guys, I watch vidIQ and I watch Think Media. And those are channels that's never going to tell you to stop or don't post anymore. They're always going to be like, take a break, take a little bit of a break, regroup, and come back. So, but yes, I haven't had any situations where I've had larger influencers slash content creators not be helpful. They've always been helpful. Even if I don't meet them directly, they've always been helpful, and I've always been able to gain value and learn something from their content. It says, I feel like, let me see. I feel like I was doing, yeah, that's normal. The algorithm lately has been off. Yeah, it feels like it's been off. But guys, another thing you guys can do is post earlier. That's another thing that I started doing. I started posting my blogs much, much earlier because sometimes with my blogs, it may take me more than 12 hours to get 5,000 views or 4,000 views. And so I understand now, and shit, I understand sometimes, baby, this vlog gonna have to go up at 8 o'clock in the morning. They can watch it, and you guys will watch when you're available. So consider posting earlier. Um, Oh, 50s in VA. All right now. It says, I'm a mom of seven and I do lifestyle vlogs. At some point, my channel was doing great. Then something started to happen. Yeah, that's life with true family. I'm gonna be very honest with you. It happens to the best. It just happens to the best of us. What I would encourage that you do is maybe do a different take on your thumbnails, guys. When I started posting my thumbnails, the ones that look more comical, I'm gonna be honest, girl, I was scared. I was like, oh my gosh, my stuff, it don't look like everybody else's. And I remember God speaking to me saying it's not supposed to. It's not supposed to. And so, guys, sometimes they gonna laugh at you because you different, but you laugh at them hoes because they the same. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, fuck it, my thumbnails are just a representation of really who I am. Because I'll put a thumbnail out like the last thumbnail. It was so polished and so, you know what I'm saying? It didn't get as many hits as those crazy, funny, quirky thumbnails because that is more of the essence of who I am. And also, guys, you don't have to have the same type of thumbnail every time. Your thumbnail can go with the vibe of your video. The vibe of that video was more, you know, it wasn't, it just wasn't like it wasn't going to be like this super funny, fun video like most of my videos are. So the thumbnail matched that. You know what I mean? So sometimes you can have a crazy thumbnail, especially if you know it's going to be a fun vlog. Other times, you can have a more serious thumbnail. That's been working for me. And another thing, guys, another thing you need to know, guys, YouTube does pay you, or you have what's called a CPM, and that's click per milli. Milli is another term for 1,000. So you get paid based off of every 1,000 views that you get when you become a YouTube partner. And so you want to try to start trying different things in your vlogs, to see what's going to hit to get a high CPM. There's some people who have a $2 CPM, and there's other people they CPM is $60. It just varies. My CPM does vary just based off of the video. I haven't cracked the code on why sometimes my CPM is like literally here and other times it's here. I still haven't cracked the code on that yet. How do you make your thumbnails? They be sharp and the videos are so clean, vibrant. I love it. Thank you. Well, I use Canva, and after I use Canva, I put my thumbnails through this app called PhotoGrid, and PhotoGrid takes out all of the graininess, the flickers, and it just completely smooths it out. Guys, another thing, keep in mind when you make your thumbnails, people are typically looking at your thumbnails from their cell phone. And so the thumbnail on the cell phone is going to look a lot different as opposed to what it looks like on the screen. So keep that in mind. So people are going to be you want it to be, after you do your thumbnail, even if you do it from your iPad like I do, airdrop it to your cell phone and look at what it's going to look like on your cell phone. Also, guys, YouTube is rolling out a feature. That feature is going to test thumbnails. So get into the habit, guys, of making 2 thumbnails per video. And so what you can do now, or I sometime somewhere in the near future, you're going to be able to upload 2 thumbnails, and YouTube will test and they will see which one is going to do better. So you want to consider that as well. Yeah, definitely go on your phone to see what the thumbnails look like. Now, guys, 55% of my viewers watch me on television. I don't know what it is, but 55%, and YouTube tells you this in your analytics, guys, but 55% of my viewers watch me on TV. But I still have to be mindful of how I want the videos to show up. I just got a new pad and a new iPad and I love it, girl. I love my iPad, y'all. And that's another thing, girls. I edit off of an iPad, believe it or not. I don't know how to edit off of a computer. So all of the editing is done off of an iPad, and it is so freaking easy and convenient. Girl, I don't know where them neighbors at. They might be out on dates and stuff. Girl, I don't know what they doing, but as long as they ain't bothering me. Yes, Kay. Yes, Kay, your CPM does change per video. Yes. So sometimes you'll have a CPM, for example, of $35. And you be pissed because you be like, what the heck? $35. And then you'll look up, for example, and your CPM on the next video will be $60. And so you be like, well, why is it a $30 difference? Like, what did I do different in this video? And it's not the profanity, because some of the videos where I was cussing and acting a fool the most had some of the highest CPMs. And so, unfortunately, I'm still trying to get the science on that of what is it? Why is there this $30 difference? You know what I'm saying? It's just you don't know. And that's just an example, guys. But yeah, your CPM can go literally from here to here, and it can fluctuate, but that's not to discourage you. That's just to post more content. And it's like, okay, well, I don't have any control. And also, guys, if your CPM is $60 per click, YouTube is taking 45% of that, and you're left with 55% of that. And so that's why you want to try to keep your audience engaged, like, because if your audience is watching 50% of your videos, even though you're only getting 5,000 views, you're still making a pretty good amount of money. And when all of those, it adds up in the end. Another commercial. Oh my geez, I'm the only one seeing this during the live. Yes, YouTube does uh recommend that you monetize the lives. And so, guys, that's also how I get paid to put out this magnificent content by buy those commercials or buy those ads. And so I don't want to be tacky and be like, "Yeah, send me some money." That's tacky. I don't want to do that. And so I do what YouTube recommends that I do, which is monetizing the live. I monetize the live, and from there, that's how I get paid. Um, it says, let me see. I purchased my first camera. Okay, girl, that's what I'm talking about. It says I edit on the iPad. Yeah, it's very convenient. Commercials dropping in the live. Yeah, commercial. Yeah. Yeah. Best Buy have all iPads and computers on sale. Open box is cheaper. Yes, it is, but they are in excellent condition. Yes, they are. I just purchased my first camera and laptop. That's awesome. Does vidIQ and TubeBuddy. I have vidIQ. I like vidIQ really, really. I like it a lot, but I might consider purchasing TubeBuddy as well. It's okay to have both. So I was considering purchasing that as well. And the reason why I was considering doing having a subscription to ToolBuddy is because I like the fact that you can streamline a whole bunch of videos at one time, and I really like that a lot. Um, says me, not me running a Best Buy. Life being seven. Oh, that's a cute name, Life being seven. I see it too. Me too. This is so informative. Oh, thank you very much, Lux. Living for less, Erica. Get your coins. Thank you, girl. It says, "Ooh, okay, we'll come through the commercials." It says, "Yeah, looking to get." Yeah, I would say if you are, as your budget starts to open up a little bit, maybe consider getting both. I enjoy, and guys, now if right now you're trying to be economically savvy and you don't have the budget, I would strongly encourage that you purchase Chat GBT. I've been using lately Chat GBT to help me with the titles of my videos because I'm not good at titles. I'm really trying to get better at titles and thumbnails. But guys, download Chat GBT and they will help you with the titles of your videos to make them a little bit more click worthy as well. And you'll do that until you really get a good community. Once you get a really strong community, your thumbnails won't matter as much because your community will know you by your thumbnails. And so, but you that's just something to me that's really, really important that you really, really try to get really, really good at. Can you guys use Rover to rent iPads, cameras, and tech? You can do rent to own or rent for a short time. Well, I would say for me personally, maybe rent when you first start the process, but you might love it and you're gonna want to have your own equipment. Guys, consider doing what's the name of it? My favorite, y'all help me. What is it? Klarna. You can put a camera on Klarna, guys. You can put a camera on PayPal, financing, or you can do it on Afterpay. I'm not really familiar with the other ones, but I do Klarna. You can pay for your equipment over a period I think it's like 6 weeks to 6 months. So you may want to consider that. I'm a longstanding client customer with Klarna. So if I really need something, like I thought we were going to have to replace the camera sooner than later, we don't have to replace it right now. And so, yeah, so you might want to consider that to start slowly building your equipment. And guys, as you get to a certain point, I'm at the level where, girl, I need another camera. Everybody is going to get to the point where you're going to need more than one camera just in case something happens. It says, how do you choose your music? Any free sites I can use? Yes, you can use SoundCloud now. I pay for a subscription to SoundCloud. My subscription is $10, no, $13 a month. Because I don't like all those commercials and ads and stuff that play on SoundCloud. Also, guys, I use SoundLab. SoundLab is what I use to create a lot of my music. I think I've told you guys this before. So with my music, if I really want a song, I'll take the actual song and I'll separate the lyrics from the music, and then I'll line the lyrics up with another beat. So that's how I make a lot of my music and my videos. And then guys, I use TikTok. I literally go on TikTok, and I find up and coming artists that fit my vibe, and I use a lot of their music. Now, guys, I do a lot of work. I do a lot of work on my music. I clean my music up. I don't just put it in my blogs. I will clean my music up, meaning I take away all of those little cracks. And when people sing, sometimes they'll take a breath. I take all of that out, and so I work really hard on my music, which is why you guys get the sound quality that you get. I add bass to the music, or sometimes I enhance the voice. It just depends. So I do a lot of work on my music. Um, and I know I do a lot of things a lot of people are not willing to do, but it just makes your content that much better. Let me see. Save up and buy, never rent. Yeah. Yeah, I would encourage, because guys, these cameras go through a lot of wear and tear. And then if you're renting something, but if you have a rent to own program, I get it. I understand. But if it's just a program where you're renting a camera, I would just say, girl, put that thing on Klarna and call it a day. That's just what I would say, because you want to be the owner of your equipment. That way, if you accidentally drop it or something like that, you don't have to worry about the hassle of the insurance company from the company that you're renting through. Um, I watch the commercials sometimes, and sometimes I skip them. Yeah, it's okay, Hialeah. Like, if you guys want to, if you skip the commercials, you can. But again, right now, it's just the way that I'm able to monetize my life. I got my camera and laptop during Black Friday. Amen. How often do you vlog, spend time editing your videos? I find myself overwhelmed sometimes, and it prevents me from being consistent. Well, it my blogging really depends on the editing session. Like the other night, guys, I stayed up to 4 o'clock in the morning editing that blog, the most recent blog. So I was really exhausted the next day. I was tired, and I just didn't want to pick up the camera. So I probably edit, maybe I pick up the camera up every other day, which I should be picking it up every day. It does take me, I'm getting really good at editing. And then I'm also already having a certain, you get really good at this. And then, so in my mind, even when I'm creating a scene, I already know how I want it to be edited. I already know what little funny clips I want in. And so I get that stuff prepared even before the video is being edited. So it takes me about 6 hours. But guys, this is going from 12 hours. And then hopefully one day I can be down to maybe 4 hours of editing. I will be happy. But then, girl, y'all, I will go back through my blog and just add funny little stuff to make it super, super funny. And so that's what be taking me so long, is editing the whole thing and going back through it a second time and just adding in, certain effects and just little stuff like that. And then, guys, also when I have a lot of B-roll, y'all, that B-roll, one minute clip, guys, one minute B-roll clip can take me an hour. It can take me an hour to do one minute clip. So that's another thing that I wanted to throw in. Um, Thank you, Nisha. Yes, I am. I am dedicated. It says dedicated beauty you are. If you buy new equipment, make sure you get it. Yes, girl, please get accident insurance. Unlike me, please, y'all, get insurance on your investments. That's the best advice. If we skip the commercial, do you still get paid? I don't know. I don't even know if you guys have to sit through the commercials, because I would assume it's a skippable ad. Girl, yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I just know that when you get ready to set up your live, YouTube does recommend that you add mid rolls in your live. So I don't really know how it works. Um, hey, Penny. Penny, don't come in the Penny. Now don't come in here with your shenanigans tonight, Penny. Good evening. I started and I quit. Please don't quit last month using my iPhone. I got writer's block that quit. I had to invest in a class to help me. Yes, keep going. Even if you have to put the camera down, like she said, for a month and start back, you do. You know, it just sounds like her content is very let me see. What's consistent consistent lime, I guess that's how you pronounce her name. It sounds like her content is very organized, because she it sounds like she does script writing. Guys, I'm a blogger. I don't do script writing. I literally just pick up the camera and be like, y'all, look at this monkey meat eating bitch. I just, so my stuff is just on the fly of whatever is literally going on. My B-roll is probably more thought out than anything. But Yeah, if you are, if you're more organized, you can get writer's block. But consistent girl, go to Chat GBT and help them write some of your scripts for you, because they do really, really well with writing scripts, and it's free, guys. Yeah, Best Buy has great insurance. Okay, yes, it says beads, beating with Nicole. Wait, insurance, yes. Insurance for your investments, like your cameras and things like that, like your really expensive equipment, like your iPad. And I got insurance on my iPad. So you want to insure, protect your investments. And another thing you need to be doing to protect your investments, guys, invest in cases, like, invest in iPad cases, invest in those things. If you are accident prone, you accidentally drop water or something on it, make sure that your investments are protected, because it's nothing that can set you back faster than your vlogging camera being damaged and you having to switch to an iPhone. And even though we can still get good quality on the iPhone, it's just completely different from a camera. Yeah, Best Buy has great insurance. I love filming on my Galaxy, but I edit on my laptop. I can't be looking at that little phone screen to edit. Girl, I understand. Because I started blogging on my iPhone when I first started, then I switched to an iPad, so I get it. It says monkey me, yeah, girl. Baby, it be the monkey meat for me. My husband bought me a Sony ZV-1F for Christmas. Now I have to learn how to use it. Yes, guys, go to Film Alliance. That's the name of his channel, guys. He is a professional videographer, editor, all things amazing. And that's how I learned a lot of my tips and my tricks um, on YouTube, by watching him. He is one of my absolute favorite educators when it comes to new cameras, and or guys, also you can type up Sony ZV-1F or Sony ZV-1. Just type that up and how to use it. A lot of this stuff, guys, you can Google. I mean, you can type up in YouTube and it'll tell you everything you need to know. I did get the service plan from Best Buy. Is that insurance? I don't know. What I would do is, because I've never purchased insurance on my camera, I would probably look at my paperwork or call Best Buy and get more details. Do you have an Amazon store that we can find equipment that you use on YouTube? Yes, I have my Amazon store linked in every description, and I'll go and update it and add my camera and all of everything that you guys need. Hey girl, all about Trish. Hey girl. It says I got a nice case for my laptop and camera bag from Amazon. Yes, that's perfect. Margarita, these kids was distracting me. I didn't see if you were going to be able to answer if you made your thumbnails before or after you film, and if before, how do you decide? Well, so I have bulk created some thumbnails, and those are thumbnails that I'll use when I know that I'm going to go out and do those particular activities. But as of late, because my blogs, they've been also, I was supposed to be acting pretty and stuff in my blogs, but they just haven't been going that way. So what I've been doing is literally editing the entire vlog, and then after I edit the entire vlog, I create my thumbnails for that. How do you find funny inserts? TikTok and YouTube is how I find funny inserts. But guys, as far as your thumbnails, if you don't know what to post in your thumbnails, if you go back through your blogs and you think about the tangible things that you've discussed, tangible. So in one of my blogs, despite the fact that I didn't show you that my camera was broke, I literally talked about the broke camera the entire blog. So because that was a tangible item, I used a camera. I posted a camera on my thumbnail. Another thing that I talked about in one of my blogs is the potential of me getting my car towed. No, my car didn't get towed. I got a threat of getting towed. And so, because it was that threat and I was bitching about it for 45 minutes, I literally found a picture of a car getting towed and I put that on my thumbnail. And so, that's how I determine what's going to be on my thumbnail, is by the tangible things in which I have discussed in the actual blog itself. That way, I have what's called thumbnail integrity. I don't know if YouTube still does this, but one thing YouTube used to do is, not so much as they wouldn't strike you, but I do feel that they would delay your content. If your thumbnail was more clickbaity and didn't match what was really going on in the video. I don't know if they still do that, but there is a such thing as thumbnail integrity. So guys, you want to make sure whatever you're talking about in your video or whatever is on your thumbnail, you have made some mention of it at some point in your vlog. Because you don't want to. I didn't click on somebody's vlog before, and I was like, oh, I can't wait to see this. And I get in the vlog, and it's nowhere in the vlog, and I'm like, girl, where you now? You said you was gonna make some lasagna now. And you ain't eat no, you ate a damn peanut butter and jelly sandwich in this damn blog. Where is the damn lasagna, girl? So you want to make sure that if you got lasagna on your thumbnail, you want to make sure you got it, or you at least talk about it in the blog itself. So that is how I am able to create those thumbnails. All right, yeah, thumbnail catfishing, girl, but that's better than clickbait title clickbait titles. So I'd rather catfish you with the thumbnail than the clickbait titles. You know, um, yeah, I could have put some beans and bologna. I could have put beans and bologna on my last video. I could have put that on my last video, but I was trying to set the tone of a more serious video because I was talking about depression and seasonal depression and overcoming depression. But trust me, if this would have just been a normal Rochelle vlog, I absolutely would have put some beans and bologna. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Y'all, okay. Y'all see, stop. Y'all was making me see Hialeah, stop, girl. You making me. I'm sorry, I'm not Hialeah. How you pronounce? Hyacinth Carter. Stop making me act like that. I'll be trying to act pretty. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna be acting pretty again. But what I was saying was, oh my God. Oh, she got the cleaning kit too. It says, do you ever Google thumbnails off of Google like examples? Yes, I do. I do that. But guys, I did purchase a monthly subscription to Canva. I am a pro member. And so because I'm a pro member, I have access to very, very high quality images. So high quality images as well as stock photos, as well as stock videos. And so when I'm really, my back is against the wall, I can't capture something because guys, I take the worst pictures ever. So I'll go into Canva and I'll type up a car being towed. I'll type that up in Canva, and they will literally show me images of a car being towed. And then I just use that image. And then if I have to change the color, like I know how to adjust the colors and stuff, I change it to a black car being towed. And so I get a lot of my images, and that's why some of those images are very clean and they're very sharp because those are professional photos. So it's okay to do that or whatever. Yeah, Canva Pro is the truth, girl. It really, really is. It really is. I'm sorry, girl. See, you was making me act like that. That damn song in my head, girl. I've been singing that song for the last couple of days. It says, why am I so scared to download more than 2 apps for editing? Girl, you better, sis. You better, baby. That's like being bilingual. It's never gonna hurt you to be bilingual. It's never gonna hurt you to know how to use more than one editing application. In fact, the more editing software you know how to use, the colder you are. Because guys, there's certain elements and things in Final Cut Pro that I would love to use in my blogs, but I don't really know how to edit on Final Cut Pro. There are certain elements in iMovie that I would like to use in my blogs. And so because I would like to use those things, I'll edit certain portions in iMovie, and then I'll just import that into the blog. But for the most part, I pay $75 a year for CapCut, and CapCut really has been a one-stop shop. But guys, invest in your craft. Y'all, I pay for everything. I pay for the software that all I do is take and run my thumbnails through it when I'm done to improve the quality. I pay for Face App. Face App is what I use to catfish the girls to come down to the Bombshell Network. I pay for that. I pay for SoundLab. SoundLab, I think, is $40 a year. That's the software I use to create music. I pay for everything that I use. The only thing I don't pay for is Chat GBT. That is it. Um, Hey, Pamela. My sub count is slowly but surely increasing, but 4,000 watch hours has really been hard to get any advice. Yes, girl, you're going to have to start. Advice to get more watch hours is post more frequently. You know what I'm saying? Just even if it's an extra 10, 15 minutes a week. And it doesn't have to be a vlog. It can just be you sitting down and maybe talking about something unfortunate or something positive that happened to you that week at work or in traffic or at the grocery store. It could just be like a quick little 1-2 sit down with me, excuse me, video. It could just be you cleaning up the kitchen or maybe discussing new products that you found to clean with. So, it guys, it's okay to post what I deem as low effort content. My best friend's son talked to me about that, about low effort content. And low effort content is like, you know what? I'm just gonna pick up this camera, I'm a film, and it's gonna be whatever it's gonna be. Guys, I have to be honest. My what I deem as low effort content has been my most successful vlogs. Like the blogs where I wasn't trying to do, the blogs where I wasn't like, oh, I'm talking too much, or oh, those blogs where I just was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna have a conversation. I'm just gonna talk. I'm gonna drive. I'm just gonna do whatever I want to do, guys. Those are some of my most successful vlogs. So you can't, you just have to post and don't overthink it because I tend to overthink it a lot. So, um, it is YouTube is absolutely it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, but it's what I have to do. And guys, I do this full time. And so, I'm constantly trying to get better, constantly trying to bring you guys better music, better content. I do just know every vlog I post is just I'm doing the best that I can. The editing software you purchase, do you get a write-off on your taxes? Yes. You can write all of your editing software off, your cameras, all of that stuff can be written off at the end of the year. Absolutely. In other words, being yourself. Yes, be yourself. Be yourself and don't, you know what I'm saying? Because ultimately your audience they're gonna be able to see it anyway. On YouTube, the problem is people can see you and they can see through you as well. And not to mention, baby, we got the fact checkers down to the YouTube, girl. They will fact check. Like, I don't know where this whole narrative around me never working, or I didn't work, I didn't want to work, or I was scared to work. I don't know where that narrative came from because I told you guys the type of work I used to do. I told y'all when I used to do Amazon, straight flexing, and everything else in between. But the girl sometimes, not the bombshells, not y'all. Erica De Niro voice, not y'all, but y'all will come down to the YouTube and be like, girl, you need to stop acting like you scared to work. You was working down to the Amazon. I'm like, I don't, yes. I had a whole video about it. So it will be people that will go back in your vlogs and try to spray you with your own tea. And so that's why sometimes, guys, my content will get a little bit like you guys who've been following me for a long time be like, well, damn, she told us that already. Guys, keep in mind your platform is constantly growing. So you constantly have to go back and tell people, guys, I had surgery. I had everything done from the rooter to the tutor. The only thing I ain't had done was a hair transplant. You got to go back and tell the girls, I used to work in engineering and then I couldn't find a job. So I was doing Amazon straight flexing and I was doing YouTube. Guys, occasionally you're going to have to bring your audience members up to date because there's absolutely going to be some girls or some people that's going to try to spray you with your own tea. Don't ever let nobody spray you with your own tea. Somebody tried to spray me with my own tea and told me that I was lying about having a BBL, and I had to go back down to the Johnny Cochran files and drop them 2 blogs and be like, sis, I didn't post 2 videos. I didn't post 2 videos with me telling about, and then she came back and she was so beautiful. She apologized, but just know the fact checkers will try to check you on your own content and on your own tea. So just be ready. I'm sorry. I wait. I said we was gonna be acting pretty. I'm so okay, y'all. For real, no, I am. I stopped acting pretty. I'm sorry. Okay, I stopped acting pretty. I'm gonna be acting pretty again. Okay, sorry. Y'all, my Capricorn left-handed brain kicked in. I'm just saying, sometimes the girls will try to spray you with your own tea. Don't let them do it, sis. The fact checkers, y'all, they will go back and be like, on the 23rd of April in 2021, you said this. And now it's 4 years later and you saying this. So just always don't ever feel a way about bringing your audience up to speed. You know what I'm saying? Don't. Because, baby, they had said, they was like, I knew you were lying about your BBL. You said you never had a BBL. You said you had a tummy tucking lipo to create the illusion of having a BBL. I ain't never said that. I said I jumped my fine ass on the plane and went down to the DR and had them plump this thing up like two pumpkins. That's what I said. I also said I went and got some titties and made them look like two melons. I said that. I said I had a thigh lip. I done told y'all everything about me. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Somebody said, okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be acting pretty, but yeah, I hate when people be saying I lie, like I lie about my surgery, and I don't lie because I know I have, if I know from whence I have come. I have come such a long way, guys. I was 200, 35 pounds. I'm only 5'3". And so I've had a lot of work done. And I've been saying that since day one. One of my first videos, one of my best videos is me telling you guys everything I had done to my body. So when people be saying I be lying about having surgery, I be like, girl, I don't be lying because I be liking to have surgery. Girl, it be hurting, but it be feeling good. I don't be lying about having surgery. It be feeling good. So I mean, why I'm gonna lie about something that I like to do? Come on now. All right. It says I understand being scared to edit and post, but that was me until I decided to roll with it. Pumpkin, pumpkin, what pumpkin and pumpkin? Penny, what? Speak on that. It's part of your YouTube journey and struggle. It says, is that part of your YouTube journey? Yes, it is. Speaking on that. Yes, it is. It is. Like sometimes, you just feel like I don't know if I should, you like if you feel like you don't have a whole lot of stuff going on, you be like, damn, I don't have a lot of stuff going on. So I don't know what to post, or I don't want to post this, but you just have to post your life. And if that day, your life is you washing dishes and cleaning out your refrigerator, that is your life that day. The next day, your life might be looking like you going to the prom. And so you just have to post your life now. Don't post the things, girls. Don't post the things that you don't want people to spray you with. Don't post something that you feel is gonna come back and bite you. You want to have some sense of a protection of yourself, if you will. You don't have to post everything, but post the things that are true to you and post the things that you're going to be proud of. That's more important. You want to post things that you're going to be proud of. And then when you meet people down to the grocery store, because guys, this happens to me a lot. I'll go to the grocery store. Someone will come up to me. They'll see my camera. Oh my God, what's your YouTube channel? I give them my YouTube channel. And guess what they do? In your face, girl. Girl, they go into your YouTube channel. So if the first thing they do is go into your YouTube channel, you don't immediately want to be, cussing or something that you deem would be embarrassing or feel embarrassed about. So just post your everyday life. And you only get better. The more you post, the more you edit, the better you get. And that is just the bottom line. So you cannot be afraid. But I would just say post things that you deem will be post things that you deem. It says, since you've had your surgery, have you experienced any health issues that could be stemmed? No, I haven't experienced any surgeries. I'll circle back around to that, but quickly, just like I was saying, like for me, I post things that I'm going to be proud of. And another thing that I do, because know that there are people watching me all over the world. I try to be extremely careful uh talking about things in a way that I feel that it would hurt someone. You know what I'm saying? Now, when we talking about these men's, that's different. But I'm saying things that I feel would hurt someone, like talking disparagingly about a person's weight. I was heavy for years, and I'm gonna be honest with you, even though I'm not heavy anymore, it still hurt. I don't know. I just it's this still this hurt that I have when I hear people talking about another person's weight, like if someone like, girl, I ran into Miss Beulah, girl, Miss Beulah that got big as hell. I just be like, oh my God, like I'll just be feeling like it's hurtful to hear. I don't like those types of conversations. So I don't have those types of conversations about people's weight and this person big, they fat. I don't enjoy doing that. So try to create content that you are proud of, and try to be mindful of your audience, of just your audience and stuff like that. So yeah. Yes, TikTok gave me so many subscribers. Yes, for sure. I created and edited a video. I've learned so much about it. Uh, I don't post. Um, yeah, definitely. Even if it's a quick little 10-minute, make sure you post it on TikTok. As far as the surgery, no, I haven't had any complications or like that or anything. The only thing is I went to Tijuana, Mexico, guys. Real quick to get my VSG, and that's the vertical sleeve gastrectomy, guys. That was over 10 years ago. When I went over 10 years ago, there just was not enough information out there for um what is it called? Something general. Guys, help me out. It's called the not the attorney general. Guys, what is it when the health administration and they something about general? I can't think of the proper name, but there just wasn't a lot of information out there. This surgery was fairly new, and they tell you like, sis, we're gonna give you this surgery, but we don't know what you're gonna look like in 10 years. Um, we don't know what you're gonna look like in 10 years. And so yes, the Surgeon General, baby, I got some smart bombshells. Baby, I got some smart bombshells. But anyway, yes, yes, Surgeon General. And so it wasn't enough studies. If there were not enough studies when I first got this gastric vertical sleeve, guys, I did go to Tijuana, Mexico. When I went to Tijuana, Mexico, all they did was number one, they took my height, they took my weight, and they measured my bones. And then based off of those three things, they then determined how much of my stomach that they should take off. Guys, I had a stomach, yes, the CDC as well. I had the stomach the size of a football, like a Super Bowl football. So that's the size my stomach was. And I now have the size stomach of a small banana, because they're saying at 5'3" with your tiny little bones, you should be about 135. And so this is what I look like. Long story short, that's the complication I had. The long-term complication for me is not being able to keep weight on. So I lose weight very, very easily, very easily. So that's the long-term complication. Um, Me Lang, I'm late to the live. I'll make sure that I keep the live open for you guys. I don't think you made a wise decision going to Mexico, because most people I know that have gotten their gastric bypass has gained it. I don't think you made I think, oh yeah. Yeah, I think, Jennifer, I think that I made a wise decision, because y'all girls, I'm not, listen, disclaimer. Disclaimer. Disclaimer for all the monkey meat eating non-bombshells that's gonna be trying to make them have surgery. Guys, I'm not trying to make you guys have surgery. I'm just saying I went to a country where there are not as many rules and regulations, and they have their own determinant of how they determine what you should look like in their own guidelines, versus in the US, it is different. In the US, okay, in the US, here where I am sitting. Okay, I said I was gonna act pretty. I'm sorry. But no, in the US, there are certain regulations. At one time, here, I think a doctor was only able to take out either 45% of your stomach or 65, maybe. Don't quote me. But that would have that doctor had to have no, it was for 65% of your stomach. That doctor had to have 1,500 consecutive successful non-complicated surgeries in order to get that percentage up to 65. Guys, in Mexico there is no percentage. In Mexico, they just look at you and they be like, you like eating greens, beans, tomatoes, potatoes, ham. And then because they know that's what you like to eat, they measure your bones, they measure they take your weight, and then they take your height, and then they do the surgery according to what they think you should be. Also, at the time, they knew, like, and at the time when I had this surgery, guys, 10 years ago, they deemed this as a cosmetic surgery. Guys, this is not a cosmetic surgery. But at the time, 10 years ago, if you would have went to Tijuana, Mexico with me, they would have said this is a cosmetic surgery. And so that's how we got here. That's how we got to 138 pounds of pure hell. I'm joking. I'm sorry. Y'all, y'all know what? I think I'm gonna give up on being pretty on this live. I'm sorry. I think I'm just, you know what, y'all forget it. I tried. It's just not gonna happen tonight. We're gonna have another live, and that whole live is just gonna be dedicated to acting pretty. But this is not gonna be the live where we're gonna be acting pretty. I'm sorry. I tried, but it just didn't happen. But anyway, back on to more important things. Back onto the YouTube journey. Let me read these notes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Jennifer, a lot of girls I know, unfortunately, they gained their weight back as well. Um, and that's very sad. You know, it's sad. Like, you know, you go through this, you are so hopeful, things are going good, and then the weight comes back. That's just a terrible feeling. It says your presence is so till it's oh everybody, Margaret, everybody say that. Y'all, I be looking tall in my videos. Everybody says that they think I'm tall, guys. I'm 5'3", and I'm very, very little in person. Like when my sister seen me, because she hadn't seen me in a while, um, she's like, "Oh my God, you're so little." But I get that a lot. And that's another thing, guys. Sometimes your subscribers, sometimes they're gonna meet you in person and they will say things about your appearance. You know, I've had girls meet me in public and they will be like, "Oh, you're so pretty." They'll say things like, "You're so much prettier in person." I mean, I could get offended, but I don't. The thing I get the most that I don't like, that I hate. Well, I ain't gonna say I hate it, but I hate when I meet people in person and they tell me how little I am. I don't like that because I be feeling like I be big and thick and fine. You know what I'm saying? And then people like, "Oh my God, you're so little." And I hate it, but I don't. I just accept it as a compliment. I just think people are shocked because I guess on TV you do look taller and stuff. I don't know. I'm debating. I want surgery, but can't lose weight. Like Crystal, Chantel, like what kind of surgery? What kind of surgery? Like a BBL and stuff, or just why do you have to lose weight to have surgery? Like you trying to have like a BBL and stuff like that, or what? Um, it says, "Let it all hang out, sis. Do you, girl? How long did it take you until you started reaching paid sponsorships?" It took me maybe almost a year. Almost a year. But guys, let me share something with you about them sponsorships. Guys, I don't know what's going on, girl, but the sponsors are now asking me to work for free. And sis, we do not work for free down to the Bombshell Network. Bombshells don't work for free. If you are a true bombshell, you ain't working for free. Okay. So lately, I've been getting a lot of things like, "We want to work with you. We love your content. Would you mind working with us in exchange for this product?" And y'all, it be some stupid, somebody tried to send me an extension cord and wanted me to do a full dedicated 8-minute video for an extension cord. And I'm like, what I'm gonna show me beating the hell out of you? Cause I ain't doing this for free, ma'am. That how is that even a balance? They was like, "We'll send you this extension cord," and then they was trying to make it seem like the extension cord do a whole lot of stuff. Sis, it don't do nothing but just lay up in a wall and be plugged in. They was like, "This extension cord, you can plug your cell phone charger in here and other appliances." I'm like, okay, so what's special? What's special? What's special? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm not gonna do no free video for no extension cord. And so that's been happening a lot. I don't know what's going on with that, but hopefully we will come out of that because I'm not working for free. That's not what we do over here. It says, "Will you get a manager assigned to an agency?" Yeah, if it's worthwhile, y'all. I was signed with the agency last year for maybe like a month and a half, and I did not like it. I did not enjoy it. So I think when I get a bigger following and things just get out of control, but right now I'm able to manage my own sponsorships and stuff like that. I love spending my Friday night with the bombshells. Me too. How long did it take? Okay, I said that already. Yes, wow. Yes, you look about 5'7". Thank you, Kim. Girl, y'all be looking like a big old thick, fine, tall stallion. I'm 5'7" with my heels on. Yes, you look yeah. Girl. I'm gonna need consistently me to come to the front of the congregation, y'all. She had said I look tall and skinny, like that Dolphin Santa that I had posted in my last blog. Girl. See, y'all. She said I look tall and skinny. No, I look like a thick, fine stallion. I don't look tall and skinny. It says, when are you planning to do a meet and greet? I probably won't be doing a meet and greet anytime soon, guys. I probably won't be doing it anytime soon. Um, it says, yes, you are little, but you are perfect as you are, girl. I ain't little. I'm a big, fine, thick stallion. Y'all stop saying I'm little. I'm not. I'm a big, thick, fine stallion. I'm 5'3" too, and I hate when people call me little too. No, exactly. Y'all, all of the bombshells, we all the same height. Everybody is 5'3". No way. Work for free. Yeah, girl, they wanted me to work for free. Somebody talking about not beat you, child, in exchange for product. No, I'm not. Yeah, we not doing it. How dare them work for free? We don't. Yeah, and I told one company like that's a huge insult. That is extremely insulting. Do you? I've only worked for free for one product, and that was Micah's, and I'll never do it again. Because sometimes those videos that are 2 minutes long, or even the free ones, they're more demanding than some of my highest paid content. They're more demanding, so I'll never do that for free. Did the agency you had previously seek you out? It was kind of a, we'll just say they sought me out, but I won't be doing that again. I don't feel that I bring in enough revenue. I know that it is their responsibility to seek, to go out and get brand deals and stuff like that for you. I get that, but a lot of times when you have management, you have to pay them 20% of your revenue, and to me that's okay if I'm clearing for me $20,000, excuse me, $20,000 a month. If I'm clearing $20,000 a month in sponsorship deals that they're getting me, and they're getting 20% of that, which is roughly $4,000, leaving me at 16,000, I'm perfectly fine with that. And then you can also do non-exclusive deals. A non-exclusive deal means that I can still work my deals on the side and not have to give them a cut. But if I find a reputable company that I know, there will have to be a trial and error period. I will not just go into another situation and sign on the dotted line again. I have to know that that they're going to work for me. I have to know that. And at 15,000 subscribers, I know a lot of times companies be like, "Oh, that's just a vanity number." But the bottom line is, a lot of times they want to work with content creators that have a balanced amount of subscribers along with a balanced amount of views. And I get that. So, um, I love your sense of humor. You keep me laughing. Thank you. Work for free. Yeah. And no, I'm not working for free. Do you ever? You do this? No, I don't do this every Friday. I just wanted to do it now because, guys, tomorrow I really want to focus on blogging all day tomorrow and possibly being back home about 3, maybe 4, and editing so I can have a blog up for you guys on Sunday because Sunday is the last day of the month. So that's really why I decided to do it tonight. Just don't I just don't get why they come to the US asking US to work for free. If someone asked them, they would say, hell no, exactly. Rochelle, do you see yourself doing finance content like credit, savings, different accounts, taxes, etc.? I would watch. No, but I absolutely am committed to doing career content. I think that I'm I'm better for career type of content, guys. I want to speak at conferences and career things. And I think it's important that I create more content centered around being a Black woman in corporate America. Because when I was in corporate America, I didn't have anyone out there. I would Google and I would try to go on YouTube and try to find my experiences or find experiences that I was dealing with it in the workplace. But I was never able to find that because the channels I would find, it would be people, Black people that worked at the companies, and they would be on diversity, like the diversity, what do you call that? The diversity like committee at work. But when they would talk about the experiences, they would be very careful because they work for the company. You know what I'm saying? So they were never able to be fully honest about the things that they were experiencing at work. And so I want to be able to provide content where you guys have a safe space and we can talk openly about some of the things that you face as a Black woman in corporate America, like the microaggressions and things like that. So I really see myself ultimately becoming a career influencer. So that's where I see myself. Um, it says, "Do you have a template for when you respond to brands?" No, because lately I've been on my thug shit when I've been responding. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, babe. I ain't gonna lie. I've been a straight thug lately. So the template I did have, it was very in the essence of Johnny Cochran, and now this one is very much in the essence of Krishan Rock. You hear me? My email's been going like this, sis, ma'am, sir. I do not work for free. That's been my emails. Guys, I have sent out so many I don't work for free emails within this last month. It is ridiculous. Um it says per K Muncher, what about your resume writing, interview techniques? I will be providing more of that, but I'm still trying to work on getting my website up now, guys. I won't be rewrite. I'll give resume tips. Yes. In fact, I'm doing some research now on how to bring you guys content in regards to creating your resume with the use of AI. So I'm working on that right now. In terms of just like the career consulting, I won't be rewriting resumes. Yes, I'll probably look over your resume and give you some recommendations and tips and stuff like that, but I won't be doing any like resume rewriting. It says we are quality. Yeah, quality is more important than quantity. Now let me say this. Let me say this. When it comes to quantity, when you're trying to get money, if we're talking about monetization and just trying to get your channel to grow, baby, it's gonna be it's gonna be quantity all day. Like quantity is more important in the beginning. Quantity is what's going to carry you over, and by you providing more quantity, that's going to turn into quality. My first videos, it wasn't the best, but I was putting the things up, baby, every other day, y'all. Every other day, I was dropping a video, no matter what. Baby, it didn't matter if I stood in Walmart and talked to the lady for 30 minutes, baby. We was putting that video up. It didn't even matter. And ultimately, I was able to get monetized and stuff like that. Yeah, diversity inclusive, yes. It says, "Hey, I made it to a live. Hey, Life of Lacey, girl." But yeah, girl, y'all. So yeah, in terms of just the where I see myself with my content, I'll still vlog, but I really want to go all in. Like I see a huge vision for myself in regards to creating a safe space in corporate America, and helping women of color navigate in the corporate space, and then to just trying not to get complacent and applying for those opportunities that we typically would not apply for, and just stuff like that or whatever. As far as creating more like YouTube centered content, I mean, I will occasionally, but sometimes when you create just YouTube centered content, the algorithm gets the wrong idea about your channel. And then they send everybody to your channel. And then when you stop making content like that, you see a significant decrease in views. And so I just be trying to keep like a healthy balance. Yes, girl, just drop that shit, DJ. Just drop the video. Drop the video. Pop lock, and drop it. That is the bombshell mantra. Pop, lock, and drop it. When it comes when it comes to your content, y'all remember those words: pop, lock, and drop it. And don't worry about it, especially in the beginning. And guys, don't be worried about who subscribed to you in the beginning. You want everybody to subscribe. You want everybody to know you got a channel. You want Beyonce to know. You want Tina to know. You want Matthew to know. You want fetuses and cats and dogs and embryos to know. And it don't matter who subscribed. After you get your 1,000 subscribers and after you get your 4,000 watch hours, that's when you can focus on building a community of whatever. For me, what's more important now is that I build a community and a channel for women. That's what's more important for me. So that's what I focus on. And relatable. It says thanks, all things. Oh, hey, I'm not sure if you remember me, but when I was trying to reach 1K, I did that and I got my first paid sponsorship and my first PR. Oh my God. Oh, that's awesome. All things Misha. Oh, congratulations, girl. That is awesome. And it's gonna keep going. You're gonna keep getting sponsorships because it only takes one. It only takes one sponsorship. That's it. And guys, keep in mind, if you agree to do a product, if you agree to do a product in exchange for content, guys, it's nothing wrong with you saying, I would like to thank Monkey Meat for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Guys, it's nothing wrong with saying that they sponsored the video because by you saying that they sponsored the video, that could easily make other companies want to come along and pay you for sponsorship. Do you see? Um, I think it can be as long term as anybody could want it. Um, I try not to look, you know what I'm saying? Like it's doing good right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how passionate I'll be, but typically what I assume or what my analysis is telling me is that ultimately what will happen with YouTube will be, the stepping stone that I need to branch out into doing, just more informative corporate speaking engagements and stuff like that. And then that'll lead to more consulting. And that's ultimately where I will land. But I'm gonna be honest, I still feel that I'm too new on YouTube to really make that determination. I just know ultimately where I want to end up in terms of my career and stuff like that. Yeah, all things Misha, definitely. You guys need to start saying that. Do you think my vlog should be longer? Yeah, I mean, yes, if you have time to make them longer. If you don't have time to make your content longer than 15 minutes, don't. If you can't stretch, if that's all you can do is 15 minutes, give them the best 15 minutes that you possibly have. Yeah, Capricorn, Letitia Hager. Oh, 1231. Um, is that your birthday? Or well, happy birthday if it is. But yeah, girls, even if again, if it's a paid sponsorship, just start. Nobody needs to know that it's, I'm sorry, an unpaid sponsorship. No one needs to know that. Again, you can just say, I would like to thank whoever for sponsoring today's or this portion of today's video. And you know what? I just thought about something. Um, the AI is very intelligent, but you know what, guys? I just realized that in a couple of my videos, I've been saying partnering because I did another sponsorship with who was that? Fitu. And I probably should have said sponsor as opposed to partnering. And so I need to probably get back to using that word because, girl, I don't know where all of these people that came from asking me to work for free. I have no idea. Happy birthday, girl. What you gonna do for your birthday? Okay, hold on. I'm reading the comments. But yes, girl. So we are, once you get monetized, what are your checks looking like? I asked because some people think it's millions. No, it's not millions overnight. I mean, It's a slow increase. You know what I'm saying? And so, again, your checks are really going to be contingent upon your CPM. Your first monetized check probably will be your smallest check. And then over time, the checks may get bigger. It just depends. My checks are like this, it's a zigzag pattern. And that's because some months I post more than other months. No. Will I be doing a live for my birthday? No. I will probably be here hiding under my covers, waiting for the day to go away. Guys, I don't necessarily enjoy my birthday, so yeah, I mean, yeah, your checks will continue to increase as you put out more content. So, I mean, I was happy with my first check, and I'm happy with my checks. I'm grateful to have this source of income, but I think I've realized that you need to have, because again, on YouTube the revenue is like this, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes that's just an indicator that you need to post more content. You want to make more money? Post more content, period. And that's just what a TI is, baby. It says, yeah. So if you want more money, post more content. And as time goes on, you can post longer, longer vlogs and and stuff like that or whatever. So um when are you coming back to Atlanta, girl? I have not been to Atlanta in years. Years. So I have no idea, guys. I don't know when I'm gonna be traveling. Yes, my birthday is January the 11th. Okay. And Lyric's birthday is January the 5th. Is my CPM, it says, is the CPM only the highest during Vlogmas? No, and that's what's crazy. My CPM has been significantly higher in other months. Like last month, I had some CPMs that was redonkulous. I'm talking about crazy, crazy. I'm like, oh my God, what did I do to deserve this? And this month, you know, it's not as much. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, guys. My CPM is very, 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 very high to be a up and coming creator. My CPM is very high, but it's not, like I said, it's when you start seeing a $30 difference, you like, damn, like $30, like what did I do or what did I not do in this vlog? But again, you just don't have any control over. But again, the more views you get, the more views you get, the higher your check will be. So that's why I was trying to get to the point of posting like 3 vlogs a week. So, but we'll see. It says Capricorn season. I would love to talk about what I'm going through in corporate America. I'm getting overworked and underpaid. I have been there for 5 years and they are a major company. Yeah, Alicia, that's really, really tough. I would probably say if you are on YouTube, use your platform as an outlet. I probably wouldn't go into specific details in regards to the company that I work for, but I would just maybe title it something, workplace, as I don't know, African working while black, or working, the struggles of a corporate, struggles of an African American in corporate America, or something like that. I would post a video about it. I would just sit down and make a video about it. And then also that may be a key indicator that perhaps it is just time for you to start looking elsewhere. You know, I would recommend that. No, I need to post more content. It's time to get it popping. Yeah, you might as well. 111. Yes, girl. Me and Mary J. Blige have the same birthday, girl. My mom's birthday is January the 12th. I understand. Yay, I was able to catch a live. Hey, Brittany. Congratulations, love, on all of your success. I know it's up from here. Thank you. Happy holidays, everyone. Happy holidays, D. Yeah. Yeah, it's January the 13th. Oh Lord, I got a lot of Capricorns in here. Y'all, them Capricorns, girl. Oh, they something else, girl. They something. Capricorns is something serious. And I mean that figuratively and literally speaking. They are something serious. But yeah, girls. Yeah, I mean, Alicia, I would just start putting my resume out there. I think sometimes the science behind keeping people at these jobs, number one, if you really think about it, it is by design that you go to work from 8 to 5. It is by design that between the hours of 8 to 5 is typically when people are interviewing. Typically, a late evening interview will start at 4. You know what I'm saying? It is by design that they work you Monday through Friday, so you cannot go on another interview. I will start saving my sick time, my PTO, my vacation time. If I had to change my pantyhose and my blazer in the car on my lunch break and go on a bit and go on a interview, that's just what I would do. Whatever you have to do, but you have to make time to get out of that because unfortunately, guys, when we stay in these toxic workplaces for a very long time, it has a long-term effect on you. I mean, I know you're just thinking about it for right now, but it's ultimately going to have a long-term effect on you. It could cause you a lot of undue stress. It could cause you a lot of you could be very disgruntled, and that may impede on your performance on your next job. So it just might be time to either move to another company or move to another position. Yeah, it's hard. Capricorn season. Yes, ma'am. Softer side of CC. I'm just waiting on God to tell me to make a move. Yeah, that's the best thing to do. Definitely, you want to pray on it. Absolutely, that's the best thing to do. That is the best thing you can do. But I'm just saying, guys, just from my own personal experiences, those toxic relationships and work environments, they don't just go away when you go away. That stuff follows you, and then you have triggers. And then, you end up not liking Susan at the new job because she wear her pants pulled up to her neck like Nancy did at the old job. And Susan ain't did shit to you, but offer you some blueberry muffins. I'm just saying. So you just have to, so you just, you know what I'm saying? I would as soon what did Drake say? As soon as I quit having fun with it, I'm done with it. That's another bombshell mantra. As soon as you quit having fun with it, you need to be done with it. Because I'll be honest with you guys, some of the hardest jobs I've had have been the most fun. So even if it gets hard and it's still fun, that's okay. But when it ain't fun no more and it's too hard and you're working too much and you're not getting the pay you want, and you start thinking of ways to get back at them, and you start sneaking and stealing paper and manila folders and envelope and pencils just so you can feel like you got paid in inventory, it's time to go. It is time to go. Yeah, Nicole, that's my mantra for YouTube as well. As soon as I stop having fun with it, I'm done with it. Yes, a waiting season. I know that's right. Yes, I agree. I agree because things may get better, and then you don't want to jump. I agree. Yeah, it's this. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Yeah. Um. Yeah. 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 So I think that Alicia has the right mindset about it. Because sometimes we might jump ship too fast. So I think that she does have the right mindset about it. All right, guys, this live is starting to approach 2 hours. Do you guys have any more questions? Because I don't want to keep y'all here all night. I don't want to keep you guys here all night, even though we're having fun. Um, any more YouTube questions? Any more questions, guys? Going once, going twice. That's right. Faith of a mustard seed. Yeah. Yeah, the first sign of trouble is not always a reason to walk away. If I walked away every time I saw trouble, I would literally be in a relationship with the beans and bologna man. We would be together if every single time a sign of trouble, I walked away. It's not walking away isn't always the answer. I buy my artwork from Ross. Love Ross. You're welcome, Margarita. Yeah, it did go by quick. Thank you for all of the info. Not stealing company. Yeah, company stationary. That's what I meant to say, Lena. You know, I ain't been down to the corporate and the workforce in a long time. Yes, you start being like, they gonna pay me back in blood. And then before you know it, you got a purse full of pens and pencils. You don't even have to go school supply shopping for your children because you done stole every damn thing out the inventory room. So we don't ever want to get to that point, you know. You are welcome. Do you think it's a good idea to go live as a yes? Of course it is. You can grow your channel, guys. I gain new subscribers. I set my live up in a way that um I just set it up in a way where you have to be subscribed for at least 20 minutes before you are able to make a comment. My channel has grown just by me doing lives. And so, yes, I think that it's a great way to go live. I'm going to be honest with you, girl. I'm gonna be honest, sis. If I were you, as soon as I hit 100 subscribers or whatever the YouTube threshold, because I know back in the day, YouTube didn't just let you go live. I think you used to have like 500 subscribers or something. But whatever the threshold is, as soon as I met that threshold, yes, I will go live. Do not go live on the same day that you post a vlog because you need all of your views on that day. So just remember that. Do you think it's a good idea? A meet and greet. I don't want to do no meet and greet. I don't want to do that, y'all. I don't. I don't think that I'm ready for a meet and greet, guys. I don't think that that's something that I'm ready for. Um, yes, girl, I love Ross. I love Ross. Like they got the best artwork. I'm scared to go live. I don't think anyone will join. Margarita, let me say something. This live tonight, I had the mindset that if 8 people showed up, that would be more than enough. Because whatever I'm going to give, I'm going to give it to whether 8 people show up, 800 people show up, or 8,000 people show up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's still you being interactive and it's still you engaging with your audience. I mean, just think about it. How many times have you had an opportunity to sit in a room and have a conversation with 15 people? You know what I'm saying? And then two, one thing that you got a good takeaway or something that I used to do when I first started doing YouTube, like I would be like, damn, I only have 400 subscribers. Guys, I literally would start going to Google and I would type up 400 people and I would click images and it would literally show me what 400 people. Guys, imagine if 400 people showed up to watch you speak. That's a lot of people. So don't be worried about the quantity or you know what I'm saying, the quantity of people, because whether 3 people show up, you're still going to interact with them as if it's 3,000. So trust me, people will show up to your lives. It says, how do you plan your content? I don't. I just picks up the camera, girl, and just be pointing and shooting and pointing. I don't really plan my content. I probably do more planning for my B-roll than anything else. You know what I'm saying? I'll plan out the song or, that type of thing. So, um, yeah, so yeah. Bree, she says she has 300 subs and she can go live. Guys, I think it's good to engage. And I think sometimes when you're feeling discouraged and you're feeling like, I don't know if I should do this, go live. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with that. But then too, you know, if you want to keep the trolls out, or not the trolls, because you can also use a feature where you can block certain words. You know what I'm saying? Like if you get somebody, girl, because they will try you and be trying to put little sexual stuff or whatever, guys, you can block certain things, and so you don't have to worry about that. December the 26th had a birthday. Happy belated birthday. Let's all meet at Ross. Y'all, I'm done. They opening a Ross here in Michigan. Girl, you better get that fast because the stuff, it goes quick. And they be picking over stuff at Ross, girl. It says, thanks, Rock. I appreciate it. You are most welcome. And that is to LaDonna Lee. You are right. Maybe I just have to make sure I have a lot of talking points. It's nerve-wracking. I love your transparency. It's refreshing. Thank you, Miss Esco. Where do you get your music from? I get my music from TikTok, and I also create a lot of my music as well. I need to use that feature because I always had a couple of weird people join the live and say crazy stuff. Yeah, Nicole, when you do your lives, you can also set it up where people have to be a subscriber for at least 20 minutes before they can even comment. And a lot of weirdos, they're not hanging around for 20 minutes to leave a comment on your channel. You know what I'm saying? So, how Tisha said, how do? Yeah, yeah, Ross be getting crazy. How do you create music and not get copywritten? Well, like I was telling them, a lot of my music, I go to TikTok sometimes, and then I'll select a up and coming artist that's singing. So we'll say he's singing maybe Chris Brown, but the beat he's singing on top of will maybe be from another rookie or artist, and maybe that rookie artist is playing like a Isley Brothers beat, a instrumental. And so what they'll do is do what's called a not a stitch. I think I don't know whatever however they do it. So you'll have the guy singing Chris Brown, and then you'll have somebody doing instrumental on Isley Brothers. They'll sing that. I will then save that song. I will import it into my editing software, and I do what's called a cleaning process. So I will go and I'll clean the music up. I'll take out all of the, like I was saying, when people take these deep breaths, I delete all, well, I clean all of that up. So I remove all of that extra sound and stuff like that. And then from there, I enhance either the vocals or the instrumental. It just depends on which beat is the hardest. Sometimes the artist's voice is colder than the beat, and sometimes the beat is colder than the voice. So it really just depends. So I put a lot of work into my music. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it. You are welcome. Yeah, you do a mashup, but I try to make sure sometimes that the mashups are from up and coming artists, if that makes any sense. I would say, she says, how long can we play a song without getting a copyright? I know YouTube, literally like maybe 6 seconds, depending on the artist. I've had some I played 6 seconds and I still got hit. I've had some I can go up to 8 seconds, but I just try to get really creative when I want to play a song. But I try not to use the original artist music anyway. Like if I can't find a rendition of it, I try not to use it. No, I mean, the thing is on TikTok, as a creator, you have the option to allow people to save your content and to not save your content. So if you have the option to say, if you created the option for your content to be saved, then to me, that's giving me the right to use your content. If you've not put that option on there, then I'm going to respect the fact that you don't want it to be saved. I'm not going to save it, and I'm not going to screen record it, and I'm not going to use it. And that's how I determine, the music. But no, I don't tell artists. A lot of times, guys, a lot of the TikTok artists will find my blog. I don't know how they'll find it, and they'll come and say thank you. They will thank me for using their music and stuff like that. I've had that happen quite a few times. Thank you, Penny. I'm sitting on YouTube channel for years, and I'm picking up the camera this year. Would you recommend an introduction for the video and how long it should be? Joy, ain't no introduction. Just jump in that thing, girl. You need to come on here like you been here. Just jump in there. Like that's how I did on my first video. My first YouTube video, I just came on there like, hey guys, we're about to do a lookbook, guys. So this is gonna be for the girls who love to thrift. I wasn't that sharp, that polished, but I came in, I didn't introduce myself. I just popped out with some fashion videos. And then at the end of the video, I called literally from day one, I've been calling y'all bombshells, and that's been over 2 years. And so I wouldn't waste my time doing an introduction. I just pop out. Whatever you're gonna do, whatever your passion is, I probably wouldn't start YouTube off with vlogging, even if you started off with gardening, cooking, art, whatever, wine, whatever. Do that maybe for a month or two and then transition into vlogging. And I think it'll be a smoother transition. I've been see okay. Hey girl, the diva. Hey. It says she is a whole music producer over here. Thank you, girl. You like my wig, girl. This is my favorite wig of the. I've been wearing this the last couple of vlogs. This this wig don't never embarrass me when it's time to edit, girl. Cause sometimes y'all know wigs be embarrassing me. But girl, I just post my little content anyway. Y'all want to hear? I am working. I'm a working mom with three kids and one disabled. I feel like someone needs to hear my story. Yes, Joy, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, you can even start your vlog off on I mean, you can start your channel off on the strength of being a caretaker, like showing, and of course not showing the kids or like not showing too much in depth because you want to protect your kids, but maybe some of the things, tools, books, or whatever you've used centered around being a caregiver for a young kid with disabilities. So you could start off like that, and then as you get more comfortable, you can move into blogging. Thank you. I love your personality. Thank you, girl. Can we eat off of just YouTube Shorts? I'm gonna say no. And the reason why I'm saying no is because, girl, you would have to post or get like I think it said 1 million views just to make $1,000 on YouTube. And you can make $1,000, I ain't gonna lie, pretty easily on YouTube through your videos as you gain more leverage and more views and start to get start to really build your audience. You can make 1,000. I mean, making $1,000 on YouTube through blogging is really, I hate to say this, it's really you doing a bare minimum. If you make $1,000, you just barely put any vlogs out. Seriously, like for real, you know. Um, and that's not a bad thing because think about it. How many of you girls can use an extra $1,000 a month? Everybody could use an extra $1,000 a month. I'm just saying, like, if you're making 1,000 or $1,500 a month, you just doing a cute little kiki around the house. You're not doing a whole bunch of heavy lifting on YouTube. Now, if you start to see, bigger numbers, that means that you're doing more work. And that's just y'all YouTube. It's work equals money. The more you vlog, the more vlogs you put out, the longer people are watching, the better you're getting, the more money you're making. And that's just what a TI is, baby. It says caretakers make good money, and I would do that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, caretakers, yes. 1K extra is good. Yeah, 1,000 extra dollars a month for someone who has bread and butter. You know what I'm saying? And if you're making $1,000 a month and you're still working full time, and you can make more, just think about it. You're adding that 1,000 to whatever you're bringing in. And so, I mean, that's not bad. When I was working full time, I would have loved to have an extra $1,000 a month and doing something else. It says, wow, really, I'm getting I'm starting to get traction on my YouTube channel and stop posting with thousands of views 2 months ago. Then I stopped. Yeah, definitely you want to pick it back up. Definitely. Now, if you get tired, I get it. If you get tired, then you want to take a little bit of a break and then come back. Bye, Margarita. I'm scheduled my video for in the morning. All right, girl. Y'all, good night, Margarita. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, girl, get the camera rolling because again, you can, you can make I mean, I think to me, once you get monetized, excuse me, guys, and your channel starts to pick up on starts to get traction, you really are in control of the money you want to make. So if I told myself, okay, I want to make, I don't know, $5,000 this month, I may not hit that 5,000, but I may get pretty damn close if that's the goal that I set for myself. So if I say I'm letting go all of the distractions, I'm letting go of perfectionism, I'm gonna post 3 vlogs a week. They're gonna be an hour long, and I'm gonna do that for the rest of this month, then you could probably clear more than 5,000. It just really depends again on your watch time, your views, and stuff like that. Yeah, I had to switch work positions. Yeah, it's a lot. Like, um, I've never worked full time and did YouTube at the same time. I told you guys how I came in, the way I stepped into YouTube. You are most welcome. This is not my YouTube channel page. This is my personal page. Oh, you're more than welcome. You are most welcome. All right, guys. So yeah, it's been 2 hours. We ain't gonna the last time we stayed on this thing for 3 hours. I know it's Friday night, but I got something hot and crispy waiting for me. And I ain't talking about no man, I'm talking about some crispy, crunchy, delicious chicken. And yeah, so I'm gonna take the last round of questions and then we're gonna go ahead and head out. I mean, as a new if you're a full-time mom and a full-time content creator, post as many as you can. There is no number. For me personally, guys, I know that I could be working a lot harder. I know that I could be posting a lot more. So for me, I do this full-time and I'm really trying to grow. I feel that I should be posting 3 times a week. But for you, if you can't post anything but 1 time a week, just do it. Just try to stay consistent. I'm still trying to make it past 3 minutes. Girl, consistently me, sis, you better run down to the TikTok and find some subjects to talk about, girl. Just run down to TikTok and whatever catches your, whatever you find, you're like, oh wow, this is interesting. Save it and then talk about that in your content, in your vlog or whatever you do. And that's a good even, that's a good way to have more content. Brownies and chicken. I don't have no brownies, but I absolutely had some chicken. Yeah, you just have to bye. Good night, L. Just living. Yeah, you have to be, yeah, try to be consistent, guys. Sometimes consistency could just be once a month, but you are consistently posting once a month. So, yeah. Yeah, I no guys, I bought some crispity, crunchy chicken from this little spot. So that's what I have tonight. I might eat a little bit of that. And yeah, so any more questions, guys? I'm about to wrap this thing up. And guys, yeah, I'm looking for my shoe. If y'all wonder why I'm looking down, my shoe head fell off, girl. I am gonna be leaving this live up for you girlies. So you can come back and look at it. It is quite long. 2 hours and 13 minutes is quite intimidating. Thank you, Lena. Happy New Year. When will I be doing a live again, girl? I don't know. I need to focus, really, really focus on getting vlogs out because that's where things happen for me. But maybe in like 2 weeks, maybe. I don't know yet. We'll see. All right, girls. Well, since you guys don't have any more questions, thank you guys so much for showing up, guys. We have approximately 159 amazing bombshells in the chat, and we have 192 likes. So, guys, I do appreciate you. Guys, have a happy and a safe new year. And I'll probably see you guys again on Sunday when I post my next vlog. Thank you, Kim. Thank you all for kicks. Thank you. Happy New Year. All right, guys. Y'all have a good night. Thank you guys for showing up.